Okay, so the next question is what is the output of the below code? So I have this function where f1 equals f2 equals f3. So in both the statements here, I'm checking for the type of f1, whether it's defined or undefined. Okay, so let's execute this particular program. Okay, so here we are seeing whether f1 is defined or not. This particular statement will return false. Now in the next statement, we'll see whether f2 is defined or not. Okay, it will be returning true. So here, since both f1 and f2 are defined within the enclosing scope of the function, and since the line they are on begins with the var keyword, okay, so we would expect type of A and type of B both be undefined in the above example. Okay, but this is not the case. The issue here is that most people incorrectly understand the statement where f1 equals f2 equals 3 to be shorthand for where f2 equals 3, where f1 equals f2. Okay, but where f1 equals f2 equals 3 is actually shorthand for f2 equals 3, okay, and where f1 equals f2. Okay, so here we are not using strict mode. So because we are not using strict mode, we are getting f1 defined as false and f2 defined as true. But how can f2 be defined outside of the scope of the enclosing function? Okay, so since the statement where f1 equals f2 equals 3 is shorthand for the statements f2 equals 3 and where f1 equals f2, okay, f2 ends up being a global variable since it is not preceded by the var keyword and is therefore still in scope even outside the enclosing function. Okay, so if you're using strict mode, the statement where f1 equals f2 equals 3 will generate a runtime error of reference error f2 is not defined. Okay,